And welcome to another No Man's Sky Interceptor ship hunting video here at the Game Hub. Now the previous four were big ones and they totaled around 250 ship finds, fresh ship finds, and many of them were S-class, but the majority were A-class due to the amount of time it takes to search for S-classes. Now what I've done is I've got those four journeys and I've picked all the S-class finds from all four and put them all together. So if you're someone that is hunting S-classes only and you don't want to spend funds on upgrading or whatever, this video is just pointing out all the S-classes from the previous four big journeys. One of the best finds is a beautiful ship with 4 clustered supercharged slots for absolute damage. Now make sure multiplayer is disabled. Portal locations and coordinates will be shown throughout on every single ship. Make sure that you are in Euclid, that's the galaxy. So let's go. So the first one is, well, normally I'd say at this point S-class, A-class, they're all S-class, so no point. Coordinates and portal at the top of the screen. This was the last find of the first journey, S-class. Now upon returning, when making this video, I noticed that someone's made a base on this ship and put a launch pad there. So when you land, there's a chance the ship's just going to fly off because it's now owned by an NPC. Now what you can do is either go to that NPC and swap your ship for his before he flies away. And if he does fly away before you get to him, you can just reload your save and he'll be there again. Or you can just do the second option, which is to report the base. It will disappear. Once it's disappeared, save your game at your ship at that location, reload the save, and once you've reloaded the save, the base is gone and the ship will be there, business as usual. Now this might happen throughout many of the ships due to players putting bases there, so if you have any issues reloading the save, that will work. Or if there's a base there, just report it, save, reload. Now this is a lovely ship, this blue one. Let's get back to the ship now. Has lovely style to it, the Dragonfly. It's clean. It has half decent supercharged slots as well. So let's bring them up. It has 3 clumped together on the left and 1 on the right. Next. Okay, now number 2. Coordinates and portal address shown at the top of the screen. This one I believe is red, black and white, but the planet lighting is very red in itself, so there's every chance this ship could be orange, black and white. All indicators to me at the time were that it was red. I never took this one for a test flight as I had no room and it wasn't good enough for me personally at the time to swap out for what I already had. So next. Okay, so the third S-class, this is still one of my favourites. I found this on the first journey. I named it Bumblefly. It has pretty good supercharged slots, which we'll get to them in a minute. Lovely style. I like the simple wings on the side without the thrusters. Full-size dragon wings. Has a lovely undercarriage. It looks good. And the yellow and black, nice simple yellow, not too much. Really works well. In flight, as you can see, it does look extremely gorgeous if you're into the Dragonfly style. Now with the supercharged slots, you have 3 on the left, so you can get, as you see, they've got 71,000 with Infraknife, and I use 1 for Pulse on the right. Moving on. Next. Right, number 4. Location, coordinates, top of the screen. This one is a blue bug style. It's got the claws. Very simple wings. They are extended slightly with the extra layer of the colour that do protrude at the back. No extra thrusters on the side. It is really simple, really sleek. At the time I did pick this one up. It's not a bad looking ship in the sky. If you like them simple, sleek and blue, this one's definitely worth checking out, I think. Now the supercharged slots, we've got 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Share them. Next. Okay, now number 5. Coordinates and portal shown at the top of the screen. This is another beautiful yellow, black and white. We have another one of these coming up with insane stats, but this one itself is also gorgeous. You've got the pincer style on the front. Pure black wings when landed, but once in flight, as you can see, and they flip, you have the yellow colouring on the wings as well as the body, and the white protruding there on that pincer at the front. This is a nice looking ship. In terms of supercharged slots, 2 on the left and then 2 separated over on the right. Still a beautiful ship though. Next. Okay, number 6. Location coordinates, top of the screen. This again is in my collection. The file name for this was Best Black Dragonfly, and it still does remain to be my best black dragonfly. It looks good on the ground. It's got the whole claw wing situation going on, the claws, sorry, at the front going on. It's got the dragon wings, full size ones. It's all basically black other than the tint, which is like a dark silver, dark grey. It depends on the planet lighting. As for supercharged slots, you can make use of the 3 on the right for damage and pulse on the left. Moving on, next. Okay, now then number 7. Coordinates and portal address at the top of the screen now. Now this is a blue and an off-white hauler. Now I wasn't sure if it was the planet lighting, which is quite dusty, that was making the white look off-white. So I did take this one for a test flight, but did not keep it. And it definitely is off-white, even in the sky, away from that dusty planet. It's different. I've only found 1 or 2 with this sort of colouring. It's not the greatest looking hauler. Supercharged slots, 2 on the left, 1 that could be linked up, but next. Now, number 8. Another beautiful ship. Now this is another one that may be glitched because there's a base there. So again, if you get there and you can't get the ship or it's not accessible, report the base that's close by, save your game near the ship, reload, and then your ship will be there. Okay, so that's important if you're in a glitched area or a glitched ship situation. Just always save near the ship and reload, or remove the base. Either way, gorgeous red, black and white ship. Supercharged slots, 2 on the right, and also 2 that can be put together in the middle. Moving on, next. Now, number 9. This, I took this one for a while, but it didn't stay in my collection for very long. I am a sucker for the full size dragon wings, if I'm going to have the wings. Some people do prefer the skinny finish to the wings. I myself prefer the full width all the way down. Other than the wings, it's a very nice looking ship. It looks great in the air. Sometimes some ships do look nice without the thrusters on the sides and just the tips, and this is one of them. Nice predominant front. Good ship other than the wings for me, so I didn't keep it. Slots were not amazing either, as you can see, kind of all over the place. So a rather balanced ship. Next. Okay, now number 10, location, portal address. As you know, top of the screen. Now this was originally found in my first journey as an A class. One of the viewers who liked this ship went there and continued the hunt, found the S class, shared it with me in the comments, and I placed it in the 3rd journey, I believe. I updated the information for it to share that. But Umbra Viper was the viewer that found the S class, so credit to him for finding the S class. Now the ship itself does look glorious if you like the Dragonfly style. Full size wings, undercarriage extended, predominant front because of that, exhaust on the top. It's nice. I do like this style. The supercharged slots, you get 3 stacked on the right and 1 on the left. Pretty nice DPS on this one, very nice. Next. Right, moving on. So number 11, coordinates and portal address now at the top of the screen. Color scheme, blue, black and yellow. Pretty simple, the style, not a style that I would pick up or at least keep, but there are people that do like these. So is this your color scheme? Nice predominant front, top and bottom, but it needs to be better than that. Now supercharged slots, 2 left, 2 right. Next. Okay, number 12. This one is red and black. The wings cut off and just fully extend thanks to the pipe and the extended thruster, so it's quite unique. It doesn't look like the majority of the ships you see in the Nexus, and there's just certain styles that a lot of people go for, so this one stands out a little bit. Looks nice in flight. I picked this one up for a while. The reason I picked this up is because it does have very nice supercharged slots if you like a bit of damage. All 4 of those are stacked over on the right, so you could put them all together. Nice little ship. Nice little ship. Let's move on. Next. Okay, number 13 is as simple as it comes. Coordinates, portal address, top of the screen. It comes in a simple black with the sort of grey, silver, off black engine. That's all you're getting really, just a small, basic bug. Moving on, next. So, number 14, coordinates, port address, top of the screen. Definitely not my colour scheme, but I'm including it because it is the S-Class. It's orange and black. It's a nice style, if you like this style, but the colour scheme, never been a big fan of the orange and black. Now, this is one of the early ones I picked up, so I had room at the time just to test it in flight, but it did not stay in my collection. Definitely not my cup of tea. Now, as for the supercharged slots, let's have a look at those. Now, you've got 2 on the left, and then there's also 2 that can be combined in the middle if you wanted to. So, yeah. Do you like it? Next. Alright, 15. Coordinates, port address, top of the screen. Very bizarre combination, this one. It's orange, yellow, and black. Now, nothing too fancy about it, no extra prongs. It does have the extra thrusters on the wings, but it's just a single set of wings that's got a slight extension on the front. Nothing too fancy. Again, it's one of those I picked up quite early on when I had the slots. Now, I wouldn't be able to test flight these. Supercharged slots, though, worked out quite well on this one. 3 that can be used together on the right and 1 on the left. Next. Right. Number 16. This one is another blue simple style one. This one, however, has white underwings, like 3 layers of wings. You got white, then the blue, and the black ones extend on the back. The white also enters onto the engine bay. Simple, like I say, it's got the claws. Do you like these simple styles, and do you like it in blue? Moving on. Next. Okay, number 17 now. Coordinates, portal address, top of the screen. Now, I found many in this colour combination throughout my journey, so if you like this Spider-Man style, as I refer to them as, I found tons of them throughout my journey. Even put a video up of 4 or 5 of them early on. Either way, if you like the blue and red, and you like the hauler style, the extended style, this is quite a nice little one, worth checking out. As for supercharged slots, we've got 2 on the right, 1 in the middle, 1 on the left. Not bad. Not great though. Moving on. Next. Okay, number 18, coordinates, portal address, top on the screen. Now, this one is just plain black with a slight sort of white trim. I think that's just a default pattern, to be honest, on the wings. So technically this is classed as pure black, I guess. Simple, slim, elegant, double wings, predominant front. Now, it's worth mentioning that those sort of extensions on the top and bottom, they do spread open. As you can see, they just closed. So it doesn't look like that when it's flying. Supercharged slots, not amazing though. Moving on, next. Now, number 19. Whew, nearly at the end now. Now, coordinates and port address, top of the screen. This one, definitely not my style. Red, black, extended thrusters on the top. Nah, does not float my boat at all, but horses and courses, as I said before, someone out there will like this bad boy, I am sure. Now, moving on, next. Okay, number 20. Very simple bat-like style, blue bug with an exhaust, double layer of black wings. The rear ones extend quite far, so when you look from above on this one, it does look like a little bat. It's quite cool, but I had no room for it. Do you like it? Bat, bat, bat. Next. Right, number 21. This is another black one with a slight bit of white on the engine bay itself. Extended thrusters thanks to the pipes, extended front, top and bottom. I can't remember if the tops on this spread out or not. I really can't remember. Long time ago I picked this one up. But if you like this style, it's quite elegant, quite sleek, but no, not for me. Supercharged slots weren't amazing either. 1 left, 1 right, 2 middle. Meh. Moving on. Next. Right. Number 22. Another Spider-Man style, as I call them. Again, S-Class. It's got the extended bottom, little pincers. It doesn't have the fangs. If it had the fangs on this, it would be really, really nice. But it doesn't have them. No extra exhaust on the top, which is fine, because you get to see the full colour scheme. In flight, it looks alright. I picked this one up for a little while. It's not a bad looking ship. Like I say, if you like the blue and reds, I plenty of these on offer. I found loads of them, loads of nice ones too. Supercharged slots, 3 stacked on the left, 1 on the right. Not too bad at all, not shabby. Next. Okay, number 23. We're getting close to the best now. We are getting close to the best. Now this one, it looks red and green. Could be the planet lighting. I did not take this one off the planet itself. It could turn out to be blue, but it looks like it's red and green. Definitely not a colour scheme I'll pick up, and it's quite a bland hauler, but it is S-Class, so it has to be listed in this video. Next. Okay, number 24. Now before I show you the best, I'm going to show you what I would class as the worst. I don't like the green one, especially this sort of shape. Green for me screams C-Class, even though it's an S-Class. If anyone likes this, please let me know in the comments, because I can't see anybody liking this. Let's move on to the best find, shall we? Number 25, let's go. Right, now if you stuck around for number 25, or until we reach number 25, congratulations, you've stuck around to the best ship. If you are one of those viewers that stuck around to this ship, put a banana in the comments just to indicate you've got to this point and you have reached the best ship of my entire journey so far. Out of all the 250, this was the only one that had the full grouped up supercharged slots, perfectly positioned in the top right hand corner, and even with the slots, the other stats are still insane on the ship. It looks absolutely glorious. It's got the pincer style at the front, it's got double side wings, black on the side, 4 dragon size wings, dragonfly wings, and as I said, 4 supercharged slots positioned beautifully. In for knife I'm getting over 95,000, and I'm still picking up 1200 maneuverability without putting any extra boost on the pulse. You should check this one out. Alright, so that is all 25 S-classes that I've found so far in the total of 250 ship locations that I've made available on my channel. Now I do want to take this moment to apologise if you struggle to hear me, if I'm quiet, if I'm not coming through that clearly. I've got a viral infection on my chest at the moment. It's pretty hard to talk without going into a coughing fit, and if I talk too much I get very breathless, so that's probably come across. I want to apologise if that's affected the video in any way, but I will get back to another ship hunting journey very soon. So please, if you do enjoy this, like the video, subscribe, let me know it's worth it, and let me know also in the comments what you're looking for and what's your favourite in this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.